Strategy for CA Final FR old syllabus. Number one, which book to refer? What should be the sequence of the chapter in which we should study? Number of days it's required to finish your revision. Do we have to solve each and every question? One, which book to refer? Step number one, ICI practice manual. Step number two, ICI study material. Step number one, you have to solve all the question of ICI practice manual. That is the must. When you go to study material, you just have to solve the questions which are not covered in the step number one. That is your practice manual. Other than the questions which are covered already in the practice manual, you solve them. So you'll find that almost 70% of the questions of the study material are already covered in the practice manual. So you just solve the balance 30% of the questions not covered in your practice manual, which are there in your study material. Next, what should be the sequence of your chapters which you will be covering? Okay, so first we'll be starting with the small chapters. So what are the small chapters in CA Final FR old syllabus? Economic value added, market value added, HR, then your value added statement, NBFC, mutual fund. You finish with this small chapter, then you go to valuation, and then share based payment, financial instrument, and then amalgamation, then consolidation, then accounting standards, and Ind AS and carbon carve out. This should be your sequence of chapters. How many days it should take to finish up? Even if you are doing it for the first time, maximum is gonna take 7 days. Okay, your revision, the first time if you are revising, it's gonna take 7 days. Second time if you are revising, it's gonna take 5 days, and then 3 days, and then 1.5 days. Do we have to solve all the questions? Guys, listen, you don't have to solve all the questions. First of all, the repeaters, the questions which are repeated, cut those questions. Now you'll find that just find the type questions, and in the type questions, just 40% of the question try to solve it by hand, rest you can audit. This should be your strategy for CA Final FR old syllabus. If you want that I make strategy for other subject also, do comment. All right, and feel free to subscribe my channel. All the best.